I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Bojan Simic. He is CEO and CTO at HYPR. Bojan, it's wonderful to see you. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me in this beautiful place.
Thanks. So now before we get started, just a quick note to viewers, this interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. All right, so Bojan, everyone hates passwords. What is your company doing to eliminate passwords and why?
That's a great question. Before this company, I had a career as an ethical hacker. And what that really means is organizations would hire me or the company I worked for to hack into their systems. And 90% of the time when we were able to break into systems, it was because somebody had a weak or insecure password that we were able to easily get. So in 2014, we decided to create the passwordless company. And today we are helping some of the world's biggest organizations eliminate passwords for both their employees and their users. And we're able to do this at massive scale.
Now, the talk about eliminating passwords, we've heard this talk before. So tell me, what's different now and how are you able to do this?
Companies have been trying to eliminate passwords for decades and all of them have failed. But today what we have is a confluence of events, which is technology such as the smartphone that you have in your pocket with Face ID or Touch ID, and open standards like FIDO and passkeys that are enabling a passwordless future. Now, we know that we can be successful because we have been successful in some of the world's largest financial institutions. And we're very proud today to have 2 of the top 4 banks in the US as our customers, with hundreds of thousands of their employees passwordless.
All right, so what advice do you have for business leaders who are worried about cybersecurity and they want to go passwordless? They're considering that.
The best advice I would give business leaders is to think about passwordless as a business enabler. And passwordless in particular is something that everybody is willing to accept because it's a much better user experience. It makes their day-to-day easier. But passwordless also reduces IT costs significantly, oftentimes by 35%, because people no longer have to pick up the phone to reset individuals' passwords. And it also eliminates the vast majority of cybersecurity attacks, such as phishing, which we've seen in the news recently ad nauseum.
All right. Well, Bojan, wonderful to talk to you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you for having me.